loves, welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I'm Raveena Singh, a home management consultant. I've gotten so many questions and also had so many delighted viewers last week with the sustainable living video. So let's add on more tips and ideas towards an eco-friendly home. In the last video, I showed you these reusable makeup remover pads, reusable sanitary pads, and also a completely compostable bamboo toothbrush. What other habits can help us go down this path? Since last week, I have been mentioning that this and that can be composted. So the one thing that you can do at home is to start a compost bin. All the food scraps and biodegradable items can go right in there. And since you have all that nutrition-rich soil going on for you, take another leap and grow some homegrown vegetables, at least the common ones that you use regularly. You can also start a herb garden. I mean, what's better than fresh coriander and spring onions available at all times? For me, coriander anytime. And the one change that has made my personal homemaking less wasteful is that I have changed from Ziplocs to silicone bags. These are washable, it does not disintegrate, and it doesn't stick to the contents when in the microwave. And overall, these maintain the shape upright in the freezer. I know the ultimate is to use glass and bamboo. Plastic and acrylic are not really recommended. But if using glass canisters and mason jars, especially the large ones, is going to aggravate your arthritis, or if your eyesight prevents clear perspective of putting them back, then acrylic has to be the answer. Yet there is one thing that you can do. You can avoid using the one-use disposable plastic. Whether it is food containers or plastic bags, do away with this habit. Reusable bags wherever possible. Take your own food containers for takeaway. And if the restaurant offers you disposable cutlery, refuse and take out your own. It can be metal or it can be bamboo. Similarly, when it comes to straws, you might want to carry your metal or your bamboo straw with you, and these are widely available these days because every little bit helps. And then when it comes to shopping, choose a store that doesn't pre-pack everything in plastic. It may be cleaner, but is that really the answer? I rather take my own mesh bags to the grocery store and pack my own vegetables. It's not relevant if others have touched it, because everyone does and should wash their vegetables thoroughly before using. So if you can wash off pesticides, you can also wash off whatever else. Similarly, taking your own jars and bags to a store will save you time as well. You don't even need to unbox them before putting them away. You're going to put them away as it is. And on the same note of self-packaging, it is more economical, more eco-friendly, if you buy big packs and repack them into single-use portions. For example, yogurt. Instead of a single serving, I buy this whole bucket and then proportion them into these glass jars. I also use these for puddings or jello so that I can just avoid a messy dish in the fridge, and sometimes the spoon is left inside as well. So small jars are manageable even if they're glass. So that's how I manage my conscience. If I can handle glass, it's not too heavy, great. If I can't, it's too big, too heavy, then I know I tried. I guess the thought counts. Now, when it comes to dressings and sauces, I always opt for glass. The reason being that I can reuse them. They don't get discolored, they don't crack in the freezer, and they work great for homemade sauces, dressings, and pastes. This has been about avoiding plastic. But what about paper products? Everyone went overboard using paper at one stage. Then we got printers. You could print as many copies as you needed with zero effort. So let's take a step back and reduce our usage of paper. Now this applies not just to writing, but also to cleaning and around the house. Go easy on using those paper towels. Use a rag instead. Wash it often, bleach it, and it will serve your purpose over and over. If you're cleaning less hygienic places of your home with a certain rag, then have a color coordination. I've shown you this in a video before, which is something like blue for the loo, pink for the sink. I've got this whole thing going on there in one of the other videos, so I will leave you a link to that in the description box below. Similarly, use cloth napkins at the dining table instead of paper napkins. They're eco-friendly and they're also going to look really pretty. You can even add a ring to it. Now, we all resort to bottled water on the go and even at home. These bottles are a minefield of their own. Carry your own cup, such as this collapsible one in your bag. Any restaurant will be happy to fill it for you. Even at home, put your water in a proper reusable bottle and refill these bottles as needed. No more of that use and throw. Now, so that completes a list of 25 tips towards a sustainable home. So if you've missed any of the earlier videos with the earlier tips, I will leave you the link. I really hope you've gotten a tip or two and that you have enjoyed this video. As always, this is Raveena saying, happy homemaking.